Alright, hello Internet Wolfman, give me here. Welcome back to sorry about that. Skyrim. I noticed that I was done. I know I do this a lot. There's some days I'm off. I like to oh hey, got a new subscriber. 146 now. Cool. Heck yeah, man. The Roblox King guy, he subbed to me. I appreciate it. I didn't even realize it. I should get street alarms going again so I can get notification. Hey Sarah, guess what? We're up to 46 now. I got another sub. That one guy, that Roblox King guy that was leaving before I left before, he subbed to me. So we're up to 46. Heck yeah, man. I mean, that's awesome, man. I love that. You know, I mean, yeah, I'm actually really excited. I know it doesn't sound like it because I'm just like, it's just like, I never thought in a bazillion years. And I'm like, and we're still growing, obviously. I don't know. I hope that one day we can be a big channel. I keep saying this. Alright, let's continue with the game. I've done enough wandering around and stuff. I'm strong enough for the time being that I can do pretty much what I need to and not have to worry about anything. If I sound a little better, a little more clear, I'm using OBS again. I said earlier, I realized when I was playing Metal Gear Solid that when I was breathing, you can hear my breath in the recording. The reason being is because at least OBS has a filter on it that can like filter out more subtle background noises, and I can let through my voice. Things like that drive me nuts. I heard it, I was just like, eh. So.
Let me get, huh?
I must say though, I mean, playing Skyrim has really been pretty good so far.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Car was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be
What
more
about
to
me?
it than that.
Well, part of we killed the dragon, do you understand? We, as in Urleth and the Dragonborn and your soldiers. But no, Urleth did everything.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the way of the voice.
I know.
They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
No nonsense. Why, you puffed up
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Okay, Speak to the Greybeards. Let's go. Oh, there's Lydia. Hey, Lydia, what's up?
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I bet. Stay here. I don't want you to die because you're pretty much useless. You know that, right? And I love you. You're awesome, but you're useless. You can't do anything. You're weak. And you're gonna die, and I don't want that. So just stay here. Okay? You got this.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, Lydia's awesome, but she's useless. She's so weak. Back a long time ago when I first got her, I took her out and I was like, let's see how you fare against some giants. And yeah, the giant lost her and launched her into outer space. They hit her and she went flying and she was done. Well, I don't think she can die, but she's very weak and they don't level up. They don't get stronger, so they're very much useless. She's like a pack mule, basically. You bring her with you, and if you find anything of use and you have a house, you can give it to her, and she can take it back to the house or hold stuff for you, which is cool. But that's really about it.
You there. We're looking for someone in White. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn it.
I know right where she is.
She cannot hide from us forever.
Oops, I'm gonna do that. Or that. I'm gonna do that. She is right in here. There's also a sword woman in here that you can fight her and beat her. She will be your ally. It's her right here.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
Sounds good.
Think you can go and why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Just a reminder, sweetie.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying.
Yes, Miss Holt.
Let's go.
Come
To
Whiterun from
Come here.
Kill him.
Somebody! Oh, this guy's stand there and
Do not stand in the way, woman.
getting out of here.
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who
Now
came
that's what I
riding
call
to
a
Whiterun
punch.
from
You got me.
Ulrichstead. And the braggart did
You're no
stride
liar.
and
Best
brandish
fight I've
was
had in
told of
years.
old battles and
There
folk
you
he had
are.
made.
If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask.
But then
Wouldn't
he
mind
went
seeing how you
quiet
handle a
and
few
Ragnar
trolls.
Red when he met the shield maiden Matilda who said,
And simple as that. Now she will.
"Talking you
I
lie
can
and you drink
ask for her
from
help
me.
whenever,
Now I
and
think
she'll
it's
help
high
me.
time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of
I
steel
enjoy
as the
this work
brave lass
well enough,
Matilda
but
charged in full
let's
speed.
sate that appetite, hmm?
Anything good? And the salt.
Need anything
Nope.
else? Just let me know.
Okay, Red Guard woman. She
When his ugly red head rolled around on the
is
floor.
back here, or I passed her out there somewhere. I think she's out here. I think I walked right by her. There she is.
Hi there. Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
I know you're no good. I know you're dangerous.
Please, we need to speak in private.
Private, eh? Come on, hurry up.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. So the Alakir know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
Oops.
Mm-hmm. Need something. So the Alakir know where I... Tell me. I'm sorry. Just don't hurt me. I know you're not one of them, but you just can't help them. You can't let them know I'm here. Please, will you help me? There's no one here I can trust. There will be. Of that, you can be assured. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
What are you talking about, Sarah?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If
Alright,
he's...
blah, blah, blah,
Please,
blah, blah.
I know I'm
Blah.
asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
Alright, let's go and, they're in Rorikstead. Alright, map. Very sad. Very sad. I think it was rather far away. Riverwood. I know Helgen. I know I found it. I might walk through it. There it is. Yeesh. I actually had this armor at one time. I'll get this eventually. This is ebony armor, I think. Looks pretty cool. I won't get this till much later in the game. That we come back yet? Brink.
My father, Meralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
Nope, still missing. Alright, I'm assuming they're in the bar.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to
I
Joanne.
get it wrong? Name Riverwood? Put that on hold for now. And they're Riverwood. And the R is confused. No, they're here. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Are they here? They're outside, I know that much. Yeah, they're in the middle of freaking nowhere. Of course they are.
Did you see those guards? Get out of line and you'll have them to deal with.
By the way, while I'm thinking of it... Oh, Sarah, one thing I want to show you real quick. In case you ever are fighting, like, vampires, let's say. After you fight a vampire, you tell they'll either tell by the they did disintegrate. But anyways, if you fight a vampire, when you're done, hit B, all right. Go to magic, and then go down to active effects, and then hit A on that. If you have vampirism, you don't want that. You need a disease cure. Did find out the Animal Crossing used to be dark. I'm playing. You mean dark as in like dark colored, or dark as in like morbid? I did up some of the color earlier. I think it does look better. I went into the Elgato program and I adjusted some of the brightness and the contrast, got a little more life to the game. I think it looks better. It's still dark, but I mean, it's a dark game. I mean, it should be. Oh, man. Yeah, I better play tomorrow about, I don't know, 8 o'clock, let's say. The character and... Oh, okay. You know, the original Animal Crossing had some oddities to it. It's changed over time. Hey, guys.
Do you have news of our quarry? You have? Where? Tell me now. We cannot go after her. Not without drawing attention. You must bring her to us. Lead her to the Whiterun stables, outside of the city.
Okay.
We will wait for you there.
Okay.
We will find her eventually.
Back we go to Whiterun. Whee! Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know the original Animal Crossing was a good game, but it had a lot of oddities to it. Had a lot of weird things. It's gotten somewhat better with the oddities, but it's still a rather bizarre game. Obviously, like the rabbit guy during Easter. The fact there's this rabbit guy that apparently wears a rabbit costume. I know, like, Jack, the spirit of Halloween, is most likely probably actually a spirit. Oops. What do you mean, your town? You're playing the original Animal Crossing? Or are you playing the newer one?
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta?
I had to. The farmers are charging me double for the produce I sell.
Let me guess. They're saying it's because of this trouble with the store.
Any news of the Alakir?
Exactly.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city. But where will I go? I can't keep After all, if you really think this is the only way, I trust you.
Alright, no. Okay. I don't know. The word comes to head is like sunflower. I don't know why. Or Wolfburg. I don't know. Everyone's good at making up town names. I always just like picked and predict the lamest name I could think of.
Let's not waste any time.
Time is 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to do this during the daylight. I don't feel like doing this in the middle of the dark.
And armor instead.
There we go.
Maybe, but they wouldn't taste as good as a loaf of fresh-baked pumpkin.
What I missed about the original Animal Crossing, there used to be a dump in the original Animal Crossing that would have trash in it, but it was like, sometimes there'd be like clothing, or there'd be like umbrellas or random furniture, and you could take it. That was like that. It was a really cool thing they added that they took away in the later games. I don't know, pick one. Find a coin or a book and flip it and just heads or tails, you know, kind of thing.
Yes? Mm-hmm.
Wolfberg then.
We meet at last, my dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime. Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason. Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that.
Okay. Now...
Keep your hands to yourself.
But you're taking your bag anyway. I gotta freaking pickpocketer. Alright, yeah, so go with Wolfberg. I don't know why, it just sounds good. I'm horrible at choosing town name. That always have been. I always choose, like I say, I always choose the most generic name. I'm bad at making stuff on the spot. Alright. Go to... No, I don't want to kill him. He's not an enemy. He's not really an ally, but he's not an enemy. I'm more or less a good person in this game. More or less. I don't kill random people. I don't need the law on my ass. I've lived that life. I lived that life. There's a point to kill him. I mean, he's doing his thing. It was a quest I had to do. I had to either lie and free her, or give him to the... I don't actually know if she is good or bad. I never actually figured that part out. But yeah, like real life, killing has ramifications. You can't just go around killing people because it'll kind of land you in trouble with the law. It's a funny thing. Yes, I've played that way, and it's alright to kill people, but it's like, I don't know, it gets a little boring. What happens is you kill somebody or kill a bunch of people, okay? You'll get a bounty on your head. Eventually the guards will come to you and be like, okay, you've done this and this and this. Come with us. You can choose to fight them, and you can stay on the run. Like I said, you'll have a bounty in that area. Oh.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
It's not worth it. I mean, and then even if I escape word of my exploits to go to a different town, and I can be known through the whole region, so nowhere is safe.
I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. Oh, someone's going to get hurt, all right. Boost!
that. That's better than what I have. There we go. This is her armor. It's also 50. Okay. So yeah, with those people, you can persuade that you can do anything you want to. And like I said, you can do literally however you want to. I killed her because I was like, tell me where else. I killed her. Now I don't know where the dungeon is to go to. Yeah, I can figure it out. I can wander upon it eventually, and nobody's the wiser. But to just attack somebody, I mean, you can. There's no rules that you can't do that, but I don't want to cause issues. Alright. I'm going that way, but I'm not going... Gonna cross the bridge. Okay, we got Riverwood, Iverstead, Helgen, Windhelm, White Run, Solitude, Markhearth, and Riften? Yeah, Riften. Those are most of the main towns. There's plenty of like side towns. Gotta dot the game.
Wait, so a costume? You're not serious.
I'm here. I might as well see if I can. Might as well sell a couple things I have on me and see if I can get some more potions.
You and me. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright. You can have that, and that, and that. That, and those. I think that's pretty much everything I want to give you. You have that. I don't drink. You have those. I want to eat the lavender to find out what it does. But miscellaneous lockpicks. Okay. What do you have? Anything good? 40 tons. Cure disease. Healing. Ingredients. No, thank you. Any lockpicks any on you? You do. You got 14 of the darn things. I'll take them all, please. Alright.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
I don't plan on dying though, so... Yeah, I want to wait for the season change to Animal Crossing to probably pick it back up. I played a little bit here and there, but I haven't really played it. It reminds me, I thought this earlier, we're not friends on Nintendo Switch, are we? I don't have your friend code. I never thought about that. We could like, visit each other's towns. And that thought just occurred to me earlier. We don't have each other's friends codes. I don't know why. I've never actually thought about it. It'd be fun to play that. together, we also go play other games. Alright. Yeah, I thought earlier I was just sitting here playing, and I was like, wait a minute. Hey there.
Picked a bad time.
Hopefully lost more. I was being nosy, but you know, whatever lie you want to tell yourself. You're dead anyways, what does it matter? Anything good on you? Shooting down the walls of heartache, baby. I am the warrior. I am the warrior. Ooh, coin. Hot to hot. But when you send it in Messenger. Don't post it on here unless you want random people to add you as friends. Actually, I had that happen recently. I don't know how it happened. It was a couple weeks ago. I went on and I had a random friend request from somebody, and I was like, whatever. I think when I was doing my streams one time, I went to my friends list and somebody added me at random. And I don't care personally. Yeah, it was Unicorn. I don't know who they are. Here's my friend code, by the way, guys, in case you want to add me on Switch. It is mostly moist. Mostly moist. Not all the way moist, just somewhat. Alright. Hey, you guys want to send me a friend request on Switch? I'll be fine with that. And I'm all about, like I said, when I become a big YouTuber, I mean, like, you know, I don't want to make that boundary to where... What? What? I don't know. Where are you? Oh. A lot of YouTubers, once they get bigger, I mean, I understand. I got to that point once where I was getting a little bigger, and people were like, "Oh man, let's play this. Let's do this." And I saw, I'll add you when I get the chance. I don't want to do it now in the stream. So like I said, I like to want random people to add you. So I understand, you know, the fears and the worries about playing with random people online. I really do get it. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to have that barrier where people feel not connected to their favorite streamer or person they watch, record and play games. I am going the way wrong way. This is the boundary of the world, I think. Oh, this is Helgen. Okay, I thought this was the boundary. Yeah, we're back at Helgen. Oopsie doodle. Yeah, we're gonna play for about another hour. Once I'm done here, I'll go ahead and add you. I'll give me an hour to just, relax. Got work in the morning. Same as always. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I say I'm working my life away. Still single, no girlfriend, just, Not horrible. I mean, you know, there's people who have even less, but, you know. It is what it is. Okay. Get out of there. Splat. Ooh, minor healing. Yeah, this is where everything went down. Kind of crazy. I do like you can go back to the start of the game where everything happened. That's a cool thing they added in. Well, it's locked from the other side, but you know, whatever. How you doing, man? How's everything going for you? Everything going okay, or are you having issues? I mean, how you doing on your end? I mean, I know I can plan my life, but I mean, I have money in my pocket, I got a bed to sleep in, I got clean clothes to wear, so, you know, yeah, things aren't perfect. They're not exactly where I want them. But, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of funny to be streaming this. I don't know why it's so weird. It just feels weird to be streaming this now. I'm actually like legitly streaming it. I'm not like, you know, just fucking around. I'm actually like trying to legitly play the game. It feels different. Who's out here hammering stuff? Oh, Stormcloak camp. That who out here hammering stuff. Gotcha. What is it? Alright. The phone was better down here. But yeah, it's a one thing, man. Whenever I think about, you know, where my life is, I'm like, yes, say things aren't where I want them. I wish I was living on my own. I wish I had a girlfriend. You know, I wish I had a better job and better money. You know, and I wish, you know, I was a little more happier. But
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts.
Things aren't horrible. Like I said, I have a job. I have clean clothes to wear. I have money. You know, like, really can't complain. I think it's only like human nature to want more. Hey, random horse. Hey, horse, what you doing? Where's your master at, huh? Is he dead?
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned. Then you've seen them too. We lost our home. Oh, thank you, traveler.
Yeah, I already helped you guys before.
And don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
Okay. Because here I'm going to, well. Alright, so to do this, I don't know where I'm going. It's hard to play like that, actually. Alright. Unfortunately, the throat of the world is very big, and it takes a lot of time to actually get all the way around it. what I'm doing now. I'm trying to get to whatever town this is by the throw of the world, and it's just there's so much going around everything. I think like 7:30, 7:45 I'll go. I'll start getting wrapped up. I won't be done, but I'll start, you know, letting you guys know I'll be done. 8 o'clock, we'll go ahead and end it. Playing another hour really gets an issue. Am I going in the right direction, or am I way off? I'm getting there. Iverstead. Is there actually a place right nearby? No, that was one like right over in here. Okay. This is where that one guy died. I think? No. That's somewhere else. So yeah, later in the game there is a rather sad part in this game that actually is a little bit messed up. So there's a house similar to this out of the little wilderness. You'll have this dog come up to you, and it wants you to follow him back to this little cottage in the woods. His master is dead in the bed. He contracted, I think, rock joint, wherever the hell he was, he got, and the dog was sad. It's actually it's really messed up. It really is. Yeah, 453, Jesus. Well, I got some potions. I'm about dying anytime soon. The hawk feathers, are they also something that gives you health? Health or magic? They do. Your disease, that's what it was. I knew it was something weird. Say, Sarah, it's something you can do too. Finding random ingredients and just eating them to learn their properties. It'll help you get your experience up a little bit. Nothing crazy, but it does help. I'm going the wrong way. Going through the woods. Once I can get the Fusroda, I'll be a little more better. Fusroda. The whole thing, the Fusroda, it's a whole shout, and it actually just blasts enemies away. I remember hearing how the guy made the dragon language. He went home, and I forgot exactly how it went out, but he just made this whole language the matter of one night. And he just created this whole thing that sounded real. I know it's a little bit of a short story. I forgot how exactly. I mean, you can find it online or something, or probably find it on YouTube, but like, yeah, like this guy, this when it made this whole language, and that's what's used in this game. So all the dragon shouts, every word you hear is just this guy just making this language up that sounds realistic, which isn't hard to do, but you know, it's just still rather amazing. Alright. There is a guy on the bridge over here, right? Yeah, Kimlik.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
In return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I can do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Wait, what? Don't do that without giving warning. You scared me. What do you mean?
Not today. I'm just not ready.
What are you talking about? I feel like I missed something. Alright, up we go to High Hrothgar. What? What are you getting at, Sarah? Tipping my fingers hurt. I've been typing like 24 hours. What you been typing? I'm interested now. What have you been typing for 24 hours? You working on a script over there, or a movie, or what? What are you, a paper for college? Like, what are you working on? Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. I go. Daddy. Sorry, Wolfle. You gotta die. Down. Sorry, I won't do it again until I get up to the very, very top. I'll warn you next time. Yes, Wolf. The dragon yell. I don't think it's a thum yet. I think it's only like a shout right now. Not technicality. I think it's a thum when it's complete. Guys, I was gonna say thum, but I was like, no, I don't think it's a thum just yet. I know there's an ice troll up here. Dang bastards killed me more than once. I got more than the potions though. It won't cause any issues this time. Couldn't think of the word. Yeah. One thing though, Sarah, if you get this far, don't forget there's an ice troll up here. The ice troll is a bit of a bitch. He will kill you just outright. I've actually a couple times figured a way around it by like scaling the mountain just to get around dying. I've died repeatedly to him. I got more than a potion, so yeah, dude. You'll see him up here. He'll drop off the cliff. There it is, though. Hey, Frosty. Hey, yeah. Ow. This thing hurts. Like, it really does hurt. Freaking bottle snowman. Oh god. Like any chances that it will just outright kill you if you aren't careful. Alright. That's a nice yummy troll fat. Is this poison? Just go ahead and cut its fat out and just shove it in my mouth. It's like eating marshmallows, you know? Yeah, no, there was a point where you could see it jump down. And you can see it before you actually even get to it, but I don't know if it's changed with this port or if it's, you know, but it was there, so it's whatever. I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow. How the song went. That's a real old cartoon. Old now. Oh, jeez. Well, I am almost 40, so. Where'd the time go? Well, spent many a year playing this. Here I am again playing it. There's High Hrothgar. Whatever I touch, I'm too much. Linus? There we go. All done. I return to Kimlik once I'm done here. Alright, Sarah, I'm ready to learn some dragon shouts, so be prepared for some shouting. It's gonna be coming soon. Hey.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift.
Okay.
Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Shout at
you
us.
mean
Let
shout?
us
Okay, man.
taste of your voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. There we go.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
You summoned me?
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
I can show you the way.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice
You can know the way.
to a thum, a shout.
That reminds me of going on VR chat. Like I mean, it still is a thing, but for the longest time, every 5-year-old kid, every 30-year-old maybe on there, like, do you know the way? It's like, okay, stop. Like, it's not funny anymore.
As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force.
Back in the day.
Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
Fus. Fus. Kinda missing now.
In order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
I try to go on VR chat once in a while, but I really do feel out of place because, again, I'm older than most of the people on there, so when I go on there and there's a bunch of kids running around and they're like saying shit, I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I feel old. I screwed up, I'm sorry. Going on VR chat reminds me of PlayStation Home sometimes.
Again.
I mean, it's PlayStation Home also. PlayStation Home was getting bad with all the people basically breaking the game and modifying it. But yeah, I was a glitcher in it. I liked to break the game, but I didn't like go into the background or get on top of buildings like they were.
Use both Vus and
I
Roar.
did.
Together they will make the shout. Impressive. Your thumb is precise.
Yeah, but when you realize things that you're talking about are also ancient, it kind of reminds you of when they came out and like, I don't know what you're getting at, but like, I don't know. I think that for a gamer, especially, it's hard because I don't know. I was thinking the other day. That's why I want to play Fax Sandu on vacation. But I was thinking the other day about when I was playing Fax Sandu. I was playing it as a kid. I played as a little boy, and I played it as a teenager, and here I'm playing it as a man, and it's just, I don't know. For me, I'm very weird. I'm very nostalgic with things like that. I'm not gonna be that old man, but like, remember back in the day when there was that corner store here? They had the best ice cream. Like, I'll be that old guy. Just.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wuld, which means whirlwind.
Whirlwind. He hit me.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thought.
Huh?
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his hand of wood.
It's close enough. Shouts. Whirlwind sprint.
Now we will see how Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial.
I think I did that once.
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Unharmed? Unharmed, right? I'll return unharmed, if you want to say. You'll return unharmed. Right? Fuck.
Breath and focus.
But yeah, if you weren't careful, you really could actually just fool you off the ledge. Alright. I'm surprised no one's ever made an animation of that. It'd be funny to see that. It's like, you know, the watch of just go, you know, just first and well, not first, but just about to go off the cliff. If I could draw in any possible capacity, I would do that, but I can't draw. Alright. Orc two-handed club. Alright. Alright. Oops. Anyways there, Moist, you never did say what you were working on. Why you been typing so much? You never did tell me. What you been working on? You working on a script over there or something? You said you've been typing for 24 hours. Hold on. Almost there. Oh, I know where I am. Hold that thought. Ah, you stop. 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 Thank you. So I know where I am. You can eventually build a house over here, right? Yeah. Right up over here, I think you can do it. I thought. No, because you can see the burial mound right from your house. Maybe not. I'm getting the places confused. I've been coding. Oh, really? That's cool. Hey, good for you. Making scripts and stuff. That's really that's cool. I mean, good job on that. I tried coding years ago, and I don't know. I know it's not easy. But that's cool though. Are you like self-taught, or you go to school? I mean, like, again, now I'm curious. Like, the only other major coding I did is back when I made a game using Game Maker years ago. I didn't really type though, but I did use some code to make some things happen. That takes me back. Making a couple games. It still exists somewhere.
These thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Hey.
It's nothing. I'll see you burn.
I'll take that. You okay there? You have a bit of ice going through your head. Nordic barnacles. And chomp. Damage magic. I can make poison out of that. I'm self-taught right now, but once I graduate, I'm planning to go into the Air Force. They pay for university. You period coding for 4 years. Wow, the Air Force? That's pretty cool. Hey, go for it, man. Look at you being all fancy. I had a friend that went into, I think, the Marines or the Army. I think it was the Marines. I don't know what happened to him. My uncle, I think he was in the Air Force. He worked on the fighter jets. I think he used to. I don't know if he still does or not. But yeah, it's cool though. Go to school for that. I remember years ago I wanted to join the Army. I mean, years ago. Back when I was, you know, a little younger. I never followed through with it. I probably would have made it anyways. I don't know why I thought joining the Army was something I should have done. But, you know, if anybody who thinks you can go into that and do it, go for it. Yeah, it takes a lot of commitment to yourself to, you know, understand that you're good enough to do that. I mean, I'll sit here and play video games for a living and hopefully become a famous YouTuber one day. And by the time that you're in the Air Force fairly high up and I'll be a famous YouTuber, I can have you on my channel. I can have somebody from the Air Force on my channel. Oh man, I love my brain just went to that. Just like right away. You gotta have lofty goals. That's how I was with my gaming stuff. I was all self-taught. I liked video games. I was on the robot coding team that I hacked the school internet and I got suspended, so they kicked me off. Yeah, I can understand that. But obviously you've always had an interest in coding and always had a wanting to push your skills beyond, you know, normal. So that's cool. I mean, you know, it's like some of the best people have had, you know, have had weird starts. So I mean, well, that's cool though. It really is amazing if you want to go into the Air Force. I would like heights, so I mean, you never see me in anywhere off the ground anywhere, but you know. Ow. Stop it. Recently I have been going after what makes my heart race, and like if my YouTube channel works out, yeah, definitely. Take a look at it. Do what makes you passionate. You know, like you're saying, you know, what makes you want to get up in the morning? What makes you want to think about what should I do next? then yeah, that's a good thing to go after. Where are you going? Where are you? Get back here. And for me, I like doing YouTube. I'm always thinking about what to do next. I'm at work all day. That's all I think about is what game to play next and what should I do next. So I don't follow through with it because I'm lazy, but I'm always thinking about it. Well, it's cool. You got ideas and goals to shoot for. It's the important thing to have. Yeah, I just got too old. I mean, I guess I could still go to school if I really wanted to, but you know, to have things somewhat figured out at a very young age is important because, you know, gives you, you know, ways to work out from and things to try and see what, you know, what happens. Oops. Kicking rib cages around. Is it a door? No. Door. No, whatever you're doing, man, I support you. Hope you know that. And I met you on VR chat, so I mean. Hey, unicorn's on. Don't know who that is, but they're on. Yeah, it was that one Japanese level, the one I'm going to Mount Fuji, that one train. I always liked that level. It was weird. I always saw all the fireflies there, not as fireflies, but as spirits. Something weird like that. It's like I always saw it as you're going towards Mount Fuji and like you're going through this dark forest, and I always saw all the fireflies as like as spirits, like you're going through this weird kind of forest. I have a good imagination. Let's go on there again soon. I'll probably try and go on there during the weekend. I've been trying to go on there more and more, well, not more and more, but I try and go on there enough just to stay up to date with it. To see what, you know, new levels they've made and what's been updated and changed. I just like going on VR too. It's still a neat thing to me. Yeah, and never as a kid ever think I would be in a virtual environment. Like, it still does really trip me out. I'll take that. Right. Yeah, up here. And over here. Right. Up here. No, I came from here. Huh? Huh? Yeah, let's find out. I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I thought. But yeah, going to VR chat, like, it's still a neat thing to me. It still is really trippy to be in there in this virtual environment. It still just does get to me. Woo! That'll make your heart race. Jeez. I thought I was gonna die. Over here taking shortcuts. That's right, I need to trigger it and I need to run through it. Can I help you, sir? I had the wrong thing on. Should favorite and favorite. Yeah. It's already 7:40. I gotta go and soon. I got work tomorrow. Stop burning me alive, it hurts. Splat. Alright. Time to go, apparently. Where? Oh, there's right there in front of me. Boop. Money. Never mind. I only ever legitly like worked on one video. Actually made like a script for. It was when I was looking through the data for Silent Hill 1 for the PlayStation, and I actually found the data for some kind of track and field game actually stored in Silent Hill. And at the time, I remember I was sick. I had a cold or a flu or whatever the hell it was, and I was just getting better. And I made this video. It was short, but yeah, I remember that. It was really, really weird. I don't often make scripts. I just like go all out to seat of my pants. I just, you know, it's why I like streaming. I don't have problems, you know, making things up off the top of my head. Alright. Ooh, chest. Oh, right. Oh, lordy. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. We're done. Because, what's her name? Has the horn. Like, not to sound cocky, but I've always had a pretty good, like, ability just to, like, say things on top of my head. As well as streaming more, I don't have a problem with this talking. I do it normally anyways. I can just go off and I bore people with how much I talk. I can go off on rants only if I'm really passionate about something. I don't normally, but certain things I do go off on all tangents about, and I quickly, you know, snap to it. I'm like, oops, sorry. I remember the one thing I remember when I first started streaming, I was looking up information on what to do as a streamer, and one of the things I saw was, like, to always be talking, always have some kind of conversation going, because no one wants to come into a stream that's dead silent. We're playing on Nintendo Switch right now. I have Skyrim on I have it on the PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. I don't have it on the PS4 though. I tell you, it does run pretty dang good on. I mean, you wouldn't know I was on the Switch. Like, that's like how good this runs. This is not on PS4? It's on like every major console, isn't it? But yeah, it's amazing like how good this runs. Like, it's still crazy. This is running off a cartridge. This is just, I mean, it's nowhere different, I guess, than if you're to have the digital copy of a game. It's still roughly the same idea. It's just crazy to think that this is just, all this information is stored on little tiny chips on this little tiny card and being read. You know, it's just, it still boggles the mind. You play on PS4. I never bought it on PS4 because I bought it for the Xbox One. I wanted the current, like, definitive edition, I think it was called, or the hell it was, because it had the ability to use mods on it. I should buy it for the PS4, just so I own it on the PS4. Like, I own it on like every other system. I even have it on PC. I have both the original version plus the VR version. I can't really run the VR version too well. Doesn't run too good. Sarah, you redacted your message. Do you think kids play Skyrim? I hope so. I know it sounds dumb, but I mean, I really hope so, because, like, not to sound stupid, but I mean, like, I know growing up, like, I played some mature games on the Nintendo, well, mature for the time, and I really hope there's still kids, you know, playing games like this, because, I mean, it's really that hyper-violent of a game. So, I really hope so. I mean, I would hope that kids still enjoy this kind of game in this current era with everything else available. The Elder Scrolls has always been a good game. It's always been an interesting game, and it's one that needs to continue. I hope they don't, you know, I hope they don't screw it up. What they did with the Elder Scrolls Online, that one kind of bombed. Well, that's good to know. That's it. I mean, growing up during the Nintendo era, like, there are some games, like, that were considered probably mature, but not really. You know, I mean, back in the day, Nintendo had such a grip on the industry that a lot of games didn't have, obviously, anything sexual, anything hyper-violent, you know, blood, gore, or any of that. But there was a lot of games that were still creepy and weird and still left some minor mental scars on a kid. And you know, nothing horrible, but like all I'm getting at is a game of this day and age, if kids are still playing it, it makes me happy to know that a game this old, that the current generation is still playing it. You know, I don't know. I mean, this game's old now. I mean, you really think about it. But it's still a good game. It's still... That's fine. And if you're playing on PC, which, you know, I mean, I see you aren't, but I use the mods too. I used the mods when I was playing on the Xbox One. I used the mods for this. Mods are fine. I mean, because it makes the experience more enjoyable. It's kind of like back in the day with using like cheat codes or cheat devices. You know, it's more of a way to add fun on top of an existing game that's already good. You know, any way that you can make it better, make it more enjoyable, whatever it is, then, you know, I'm all for it. And that's one thing I know for a while there, it was a big thing back a couple years ago. I think it still is, but it's not as bad, where a lot of companies were against people using mods on their games, which I understand, because you're breaking the original terms of service, blah blah blah, legal rights, all that bullshit. I understand, but if people are getting enjoyment out of a game that's already good, and they're still playing it, and they're still doing things with it, and people are buying that game just to modify it, shut the hell up. If you're still making money on it and your game is still in positivity, shut the fuck up. I don't understand that. It's the same with like when companies get all pissed off when you play their new game and you're giving them, you know, basically free press, and then they want to turn around and freaking copyright strike you. To a point, I understand that, because it's like, you know, music and stuff, if it wasn't owned by them, it's owned by a composer, and they, you know, I understand to a point, but sometimes it's like, you know, again, streamers and people who record are giving games positive light, and they would come along and it just drives me nuts. That was my rant. But yeah, you using mods, it's fine. Because like I said, it helps to have additional fun with the game. You know, and people are always making mods for a game. I think Skyrim is probably one of the hottest modded games for both legit reasons and well, not so legit reasons. There are some mods that are questionable, that will not be released on consoles ever, which is understandable. But I think I like being a Nord. I usually pick the Nord. I don't know why. I just like being the human character. I remember once years ago when I was playing Oblivion, I did try an Argonian once, because Argonians have the ability to see at night. They have night vision. But I usually pick the human character. What about you? What's your favorite race to be? By the way, Sarah, what did you pick for your character? What are you? Sarah did tell me. Supposedly, we got 4 people in this chat. That's amazing for me. Oh, that's sad. Modded race, but it's... And you give a mod race, that's interesting. have a race with modded stats and modded attributes and all that good stuff. That's pretty cool though. Like a G? Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that like being the Nord, I think, because they're pretty well rounded. The other races are a little more, I think, geared towards certain things. Get resistant frost. That reminds me, speaking of modifying, they don't have modify though, but basically speaking of basically The Rock and John Cena combined. It's John Cena! I mean, I forgot about that. I forgot about The Rock back when he was a wrestler and he basically became a movie star. Never was into wrestling, no. My brother was, so I know about most of the characters, but wrestling was never my thing. But I said back in the day, we only had one TV in our room. My brother basically monopolized it most of the time, so we were stuck watching wrestling. Over the years, we did eventually get, same as me, okay. Over the years, we eventually get a separate TV I was able to play on, so. But, it's so long ago. My brother used to share a small little cramped room. I have swords that do... That's a lot of damage. Yeesh. Personally, for me, when I use modification with the game, I like... I'm more like doing having like the admin access. I like seeing all like the admin rooms and all the test dungeons and all that. That's personally my thing. I like doing. I like seeing all that stuff. It's really cool to me, and going in there and getting all the items and all that stuff. That to me is where the fun's at. I actually did that back on this game. Well, not this game here, but I did it back, you know, in Skyrim in general on the Xbox. Some of the mods were able to give you access to the developer's room and the developer, the test dungeons and all that. I like seeing all that stuff. It's really cool to me. That to me is where the fun is, or like going through walls and all that, and seeing, you know, behind the scenes, seeing how games work and how they do their thing. Actually, I might go and mess with that real quick before I get going. Let me make a new save. Where I have to sign in, but I'm sure I can figure it out. All about the mods, actually. I forgot they even existed. Okay, they're add-ons. My bad. Oh wait, you can't do the mods in this one. Do I do it in the Xbox One? Ah, that's lame. I know it's 8 o'clock. Thought Skyrim Elder Scrolls Online was the same. Yeah, I remember when Elder Scrolls Online first came out, I played that. Wasn't that good. It reminded me of Morrowind, but a little bit better, which, again, isn't good. Alright, it's 8 o'clock. One of my mods reminded me of that. I'm gonna get going. I gotta be to bed in about an hour. I want to continue this tomorrow, but I'll have the proper time to play it. Like I said, I'll have about an hour. By the time I go home from work, I'll have about an hour to go back to the main menu. God, it's loud. I'll have about an hour to play, and I don't know if we'll have the proper amount of time to play this in an hour. So I might find something else to play. I might find something else to play for the meantime and play Skyrim on, like, the weekend. Let me to shout. Yeah, man. That'd be cool. I gotta find a way to, there's a way to, like add people to your page. I know there is. I forgot how it is, but there's a way to have, like, recommended channels. But yeah, definitely. I can shout you out too. Start branching out. Start networking. Well, heck, man. I feel bad. I haven't even done that yet. I'm a horrible friend. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Well, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. This is a good stream. It's nice to have people here just talking and hanging out. It's cool. This is the kind of thing I always wanted. You just have a good community and good people just together. You know, and that's what I always wanted. No matter what we're playing, no matter what we're doing, you know, just to have people here is a cool thing to me. Alright. Not being emotional. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.